What's going on, everybody? Sky is not the limit. It's not, because God is beyond the sky. How y'all feeling? How y'all living out there? I hope everybody doing okay. We here. It's a Thursday morning, depending on where you are. It could be afternoon, morning, noon, and night. But I want you to know you are loved. So with that being said, please guys take a second, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna talk just for a little bit. So today's video, if you hadn't watched my previous video about how I'm going to reintroduce my channel, how I'm going to change a little bit about it, how it's done, just reroute it in terms of topics, and just how I translate things better. It's going to be more of a spiritual edge out of necessity over selection. And I just ask that everybody who's with me, if you're with me on this channel, and if you're a subscriber, I thank you. But if you're with me, just give me time. We're not going from the Bible today. But what we're going to talk about is, we're going to relate it in the spiritual sense. We're going to talk about a divisive world that we're living in, where people are being split in half. It's not just rich and poor. There's so much going on now. There are people who are throwing their own kids under the bus. There are individuals who have become more and more demonic and demented due to so many different circumstances in this world that we're dealing with right now. We're in that time of season, the holy days, or the holidays, as some may say, and there's a lot of distractions going on, confusion. People are upset. Individuals have felt that they've been wrong. People have lost their jobs. People don't have as much money as they normally would. So, and then people just have no compassion, no love. This world is full of just ignorance and pain and hatred and racism, and it's off the chart. The levels are just, they've gone farther than they ever one could ever imagine that they should have went. And it's just a hard time right now. These are perilous times, tumultuous times that we're living in. And so I just wanted to talk about, as everything is becoming divided, you must ask yourself, are you grounded? Are you centered? Is your spirituality where it needs to be? Mentally, are you safe and sound? Are you keeping yourself in the good word? Are you keeping yourself to yourself at your most critical times? Meaning, are you getting that moment of solitude that you need? We all need a moment of solitude. We all need to self-reflect. We all need to self-examine, for none of us are in the same stratosphere as God. In other words, to quote from the Bible, no, all of us fall short of the glory of God. That's it. And so there's no perfect person. So we should self-reflect before we even dare to even think about pointing the finger at others. We must love one another no matter how we feel about one another. Now, we don't have to love everybody up close, because some people will send you over the cliff. Some people will have you at your weakest. Some people will have you crossing lines you shouldn't cross due to love or trying to reach somebody that you can't reach. We all must help ourselves. First and foremost, we must try. It is a cold, cruel, hard world, and it has always been that. But lately, as I say, the key word, the divisiveness, people being split in two, individuals no longer having love for someone else due to what one individual may feel is of different preference to them in terms of doing something that they may or may not want to do because possibly they feel as though they won't survive taking that chance, that opportunity. And make no mistake, it is always a chance and opportunity, especially when you didn't get that direction given to you from the Most High. And also when you feel as though you're dealing with something from in terms of experimentation, there's no guarantee. So one must step diligently, step lightly. We must watch and guard our steps, and pray that God may order every last step we take. It's really hard to see, because as bad as the world has always been since I've been in it, I feel as though sometimes, and y'all know the old saying, everybody's headed to hell in a handbasket, or I think that is what it is. But I feel as though, and I'm not being judgmental, because I definitely shouldn't, and I'm not going to be, but I just feel like we're all headed to the abyss. I will use that word. I feel like there's some of us that know better and do better, but the bulk of everybody, and I don't mean everybody when I say everybody, but the bulk of people, society is seemingly headed off a cliff. And I'm not here to tell people anything except for believe in God, trust in God, guard your mental health, take care of yourself, love others, love your children. But the most important thing you can do is find the keys you need to salvation. And you can't do it without God. And you need the word. Because in these cold-hearted, perilous times, we don't know. We never knew how much time we had. We never knew how long we would ever be here. But now, more so than ever, you just never know. There's so many illnesses, diseases, demons, darkness, cold-hearted people running around, that you better be careful and stay prayed up. And also, always remember to stay strong, because these demons are out here to break you down. They live to break us down. Satan lives to tear us apart. He lives to see us all divided. Love somebody, but not just anybody, if that makes sense. So with that being said, sky's not the limit, and I'm signing out, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you took something from it. So with that being said, I am gone, and I will try to come back later, but I will try to record more videos more frequently, because I know I have a lot to say, and I'm going to do that. So with that being said, for now, I'm going to go peace, but you guys have a good day. Peace out.